Okay, Jeff, I think we are live. We're on the school uh, Facebook, store Facebook, school Facebook, YouTube. So I guess I need a little light on me. Should have done this before. Here we go. A little shadowy. Oh well. Hey, I still haven't come down off the high from the difference makers yet, man. That thing was a blast.
Wow. Yes, it was.
That was good. I think we're going to do another one. What, in a couple months, 3 months, maybe?
yeah. I'm excited about it too, Doug, man, because I mean it was a great success. I mean, like you say, I'm still up here.
Yeah, I had a couple guys in this week getting some equipment and stuff. So that was cool to see that they're getting started, and got a couple of thank you cards from guys. So you can tell that they listened to what we talked about on the thank you cards. So that's really cool. But yeah, we'll definitely get something on schedule here, probably mid mid year,
Sounds great to
maybe
me.
fall. Yeah, got a couple people email asking if we bring it on the road, so we'll have to see what all's involved with that. But
Right, and I also
anyway,
I got some questions asking this time to ask Doug to consider opening it up for some of the guys that's already in the industry because a lot of guys kind of so heard that we gave some very valuable information out.
yeah, I just kind of like keeping it to guys that have, the new guys. That's just always my passion is helping new guys getting started in the business. Um, so maybe we'll talk about that. Me and you and Vaughn can talk about maybe doing that. We'll see. I just have always, for 12 years, my school, I've kind of always tried to limit it to people that have been in the business 3 years or less. Just again, simply because that's just my passion is helping new guys. I just love coaching them along the way and mentoring them along the way. But we can look at that. Maybe do something a little bigger where we just invite everybody. I don't know. Maybe get back to my regular event again that I used to do.
Now that'll
So
be awesome, that Doug.
yeah. So we'll see. Lot goes into those things, man. They're extremely tiring, but they're well worth it because we get to help a lot of people.
Right.
But the reason I wanted to come on here was talk with you. You've got a striping course coming up April 13th and 14th. Is
Yes,
that
sir.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that's right here in Houston, right there at your shop where you're at, correct?
Right.
So talk a little bit about that.
Well, this course is basically designed for guys that's already, pretty much in the industry or somebody that wants to take up a different, trade or whatever you want to call it, add it to your business. It's more of a striping course, and in this course is designed that we're going to teach you basically about the safety of parking lot striping. Also, we'll be teaching you about different types of paints you should use, why you shouldn't use an all-base paint on asphalt, or why you shouldn't use those different types of things like that, and different types of tips. Why would what tip you would need to get a 4-inch line, or if you're doing a tennis court, or why you need a 2-inch tip, and different things of that nature, and also explaining to you the importance of the ADA laws, the American Act of Disability, because that's one of the main things that you're gonna have to know, and we want to teach you those type of laws. Also teaching you basically about the pricing of this industry, and a lot of times a lot of guys get into striping. They say, well, I'm just gonna go out there and I'm gonna start striping on my own without getting the proper training. So I can advise you, and I will tell you that you're gonna run into something that you don't know about, especially when it comes to new construction layout. It's easy to get out there
Right.
and put a machine out, But there are some different things that you're going to know that we'll also be teaching in the courses about how to read blueprints, and those things like that. And also, most of all, a lot of guys say, well, we want to get in this here, but we don't know how to go about getting it. Well, we're going to show you step by step on how to go in, basically like we did at the Difference Maker Conference. We offered this up to these guys, showing them how to get past these doorkeepers and how to go in and get these contracts striping.
Awesome. And so that's coming up April 13th and 14th. And they can call that number there, 832-729-3111 to register. Is that correct? Is there a website also?
Right. It's also, I've been posting the flyers, or you can see on my education on power washing and striping page. You can go on my Mr. Shine power washing page, on my personal page. It has a link, a QR code on the flyer as well, telling you, giving you all the information. And we also, I encourage you to take advantage of the early bird special while it's out there. And this, it's basically telling you on the registration, and along with this registration too, Doug, these guys they're going to be given, those who take the course, they're going to be given a book that I personally wrote, Mr. Shine Stripe a Lot book. I'm going to give them that for the attendance. Also, we're going to give away your on this, with this 2-day course, we're giving away your lunch. Will come with this as well. We'll have snacks, doing our things. We're going to have different giveaways. We haven't decided what we're going to give away. Who knows? We may be giving away a Graco 3400. So these are some of the things that we want to offer along with this course. So it's well worth you getting the early bird special and getting on and register, because we're only doing a limited seating, and this class is only designed for 30 students. That's it.
30. Wow. Okay.
That's it.
Small group. You like them small groups like me. Do you, I had a question that popped in my, you mentioned about you have a Facebook group called Education
on Power Washing and Striping.
Power washing and striping. And so I would encourage you guys out there to search that on Facebook, Education on Power Washing and Striping. Hit that join button, and Jeff will get you in there. You can ask him any questions there. He'll be pretty quick to respond. But that's also a great group where he kind of follows up and does education for people that attend. Because this is not your first school, correct?
No. This is not my first school. Well, we were offering it off. It took off, and it was on fire. And due to COVID, we had to slow down because of different procedures you had to go through with COVID. Well, it shut us down. So we taught this course. We went to Alabama with this course. We went to San Antonio, Texas. We went to Frisco, Texas. We went to Atlanta, and we was headed out to the Myrtle Beach area before COVID had happened. But this time we decided, hey, we're not going to take this on the road. We're going to stay here at my facility right here at 8826 Louetta Road, Suite 308 and Suite 322 right here in Houston, Texas. So that way, this year, as we off with the course, we were giving courses, Doug, doing the outdoor training, teaching them about the different mechanics of the machines and how to set the machine up, how to clean the machine and things like that. But this year, we was only playing with water, but this year we're going to take them out in the front of my facility. We're going to let everybody attending the course play with some real paint this year. So
this is real kind of hands-on training type.
Right. It's going to be a real hands-on tight training. We're going to actually put paint in the machines, and we're going to teach you how to paint curves. We're going to show you how to lay out hash marks. We're going to show you how to lay out handicaps from scratch, and we're going to also teach you how to go in and take a blank parking lot and put what's on the blueprints. We're going to show you how to put that on the ground.
Right. Awesome. And so they'll get to see the equipment that they need to use, and you can refer them or recommend them the equipment, where to buy it, the paint. You're going to recommend paint to them. What about stencils? There are stencils and things like that they would have to get, correct?
Well, we got one of our sponsors that's going to be backing us. He's located right here in Houston, Texas. His name is Justin Green. They're the owner of Painters Repair, and they
Okay.
carry all the gray coat 3400s, the Titans, all of the paint, all of the different stencils that you're needing. So we're going to partner with them, and also we're going to see, because you're taking this course, Robin and I and Justin are working out something that we're going to give you a discount off of your first purchase of your equipment, and giving you the basic things that you need to get started. And
Correct.
one of our main goals is, Doug, is that we guarantee you before you leave my facility, we'll have you painting.
That's excellent, but it's also one of those things where they can come and just learn about striping to kind of see if that's what they want to get into. Correct.
Right,
I mean, it's
right,
not something
right,
where they have to come and just feel like you have to buy all this equipment and all this stuff. Come and check it out. See if it's something that interests you, something that that maybe you can market. And then you've got a one-stop shop through Jeffrey Blackman Enterprises that can get you set up and rolling successfully. So you're not out there guessing, what tips do I need? What machine do I need? What paints do I need? All that. I mean, you're going to be able to guide them and direct them on all of that kind of stuff so that they're not wasting money needlessly searching the internet and searching YouTube, trying to figure out, what all they
right,
need.
right. And Doug, I'm gonna just drop this little tip out there. I had a guy call me. I'm not gonna call any names, and I was telling him about the course. We take the course, and I told him that you're gonna run into something out there that you don't know about. So he got into his in a little pickle, and he was spraying a wide space. He was wondering why he was getting these waves inside of his paint. So me being the guy that I am, generous. So I went on and told him. I say, look, anytime you're dealing with a wide spot like that, you have to switch your tips out. You'll never see somebody painting a home with a striping tip.
Right.
So you have
Right.
to always keep you a house tip on there when you're painting wide spaces, because you're not gonna get that that wave in those lines in there.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
those are just a few things that we're gonna be teaching and educating you about what this course is really, really about.
And when you say we, who else is going to be there with you?
Man, Doug, we got the one and only Mr. Von Cross with Ultimate Charge Pressure. One of
Ron
the
Cross is going to be in the house.
right, and we got a guy named by the name of S3D Power Washing out of Dallas, Texas, Mr. Scotty himself. And Scotty does multiple of the polio chickens. And Scotty's one of those guys. He don't like to walk in stripe, Doug. He like to ride in stripe. So we're
Okay.
gonna also have a riding machine here showing you
Oh, wow.
how, if that's what you want to get into, if you want to ride, and we're gonna also have Mr. Cadero Thompson here. Cadero is a genius with laying out parking lots.
Okay.
He went to school for engineering, and but he didn't go all the way through. So, but he's an expert when it comes to reading blueprints. You could tell this guy the square footage, and he's gonna tell you how many parking spaces you're gonna get on there.
Wow. That's awesome. So he'll be teaching a little bit how to lay it out and how to read the blueprints and all that kind of stuff, like you said.
Right. We even trying to see if we can get you to come in and do a keynote speak for us that morning. So we're gonna pray and put it together that you come and do it for us.
Well, all you got to do is invite me. I think you got enough speakers there, though. I don't think you need me.
Oh,
Y'all
come
are,
on, we can always use some wisdom.
oh, I'll be glad to come over and talk a little. I don't, but
Right.
well, that's awesome. And so that's April the 13th and the 14th, and that's right here in Houston, Texas. You're over in Tomball area?
Spring, Texas. Spring,
Spring,
Texas.
Texas. You're
Yeah.
over in Spring. So what days is that? Is that like a Monday, Tuesday, or Tuesday,
That's a
Wednesday?
that's a Thursday and a Friday. Let me make
Thursday
sure.
and a Friday.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
Thursday and a Friday. And also,
And
Doug, I'm working with the hotel. I'll be putting that information up real soon. That the hotel is going to be giving a discount for that registration if you stay with them. And the hotels that I'm working with is only like 5 minutes away from my facility.
right. And so one of the things I just want to stress to you guys is that if you're out there and you're cleaning parking lots and you see these parking stripes that are flaking and they're in bad shape, you need to know that at some point in time, and it could be immediately after you're done, they're going to have that parking lot restriped. Am I right,
Right,
Jeff?
right,
So
right.
they're either going to hire you to do it, the pressure washing and the striping, or they're going to hire a striper that does the striping and the pressure washing. So they only have to cut what? One
One check.
check. So, I'm kind of in a unique thing where I hire Jeff to do all of my striping. And so the company is still cutting that one check. It's as if I do the striping, and then I just sub it out to Jeff. But I would strongly encourage you to, I'm at the age where I don't want to learn how to stripe. If I was younger, I would definitely get out there and learn how to strike and do it all myself. But I know Jeff's going to do it. He shows up every time on time. He does a fantastic job. But if you're in the pressure washing business and you're cleaning parking lots, then this is a definite add-on that can really add to your business, the profitability, the bottom line, all of that kind of stuff, and help you tie up bigger, better jobs and more work through those property managers, property owners, whoever it is that's out there hiring you.
Right. And Doug, I'm glad you said that because that was one of the things that we talked about, and I'm not gonna get too deep in it. That we talked about at the Difference Makers Conference was about creating that residual income, and
Right.
that's one of the things to create that residual income is adding that other entity to your business to generate more revenue and taking your company and getting maximizing and getting the most out of your company at that
Right.
moment while you can get it.
What's the average, Jeff, that you see your top clients, repeat clients, your property managers that you do a lot of work for? What's the average times that they restripe a parking lot? Once a year, once every 2 years?
I have some clients that do it every year. Some property
Okay.
managers they just big on keeping their facilities looking up to par because, like I said, you're gonna deal with fire marshals. Fire marshals come in, they ride around yearly, checking out to see if the parking lots have fire lanes or the fire lanes up to date, or you're gonna have the ADA regulations going on that you have to have these handicaps. The ramps are right or different things of that nature. So yeah, you're gonna run into those clients that's gonna want to do their parking lot every year.
Right. And same thing with HOAs with their little,
Right,
parking lots for their pools and clubhouses and things of that nature. They generally like to have those cleaned at least once a year. Sometimes they'll go a little bit longer, but they like to keep those because they have the money in the budget to do that. That's part of the maintenance fees that the neighborhood pays for. So
right.
lots of opportunity out there. So I would strongly suggest you guys get in on this April 13th and 14th. It's a parking lot striping course. Um, Something that's rarely ever done.
Right, right. So, like you said, I highly recommend you if this is something that you're interested in doing. Look, get online, register, take advantage of the early bird specials. The prices that we got out there are unbelievable. I mean, just like at the Difference Makers Conference, the price that we gave for the knowledge that we gave was
Right.
unreal. And we had one
Right.
guy came in from I think he was where did he come from? The fuzz guy. He told me, Doug, he say, man, I feel like I'm robbing y'all. I say, what you mean? He said, man, for the price y'all charge me and the information that y'all giving is unreal.
Yeah.
So
Sounds like Carlos from Atlanta.
that's where he's from, Atlanta. Yeah. He said,
Yeah.
man, I feel like I'm robbing y'all.
Right. So, well, cool. So again, we'll wrap it up here, and we'll come back in a couple weeks and do another little refresh and get some more people invited. But I strongly want to recommend that people do this. But this is the Mr. Shine Stripe a Lot striping course. It's April 13th and 14th. That's a Thursday and Friday, right here in Spring, Texas. Jeff, take us out. Give us the final word.
Hey guys, get online, take advantage of the early bird special, hit the QR code, register today. You won't regret coming to this class, because I can tell you it's going to be fire, and it's going down right here in Spring, Texas at my facility. Love you guys and see you guys soon.
All right, Jeff. Thanks, man. We'll talk again soon.
All right, Doug. Thanks, man.
You guys enjoyed it, and we'll talk to y'all later.
All right.